Salut tout le monde, ici Marlz de CQQEL. Aujourd'hui, je vais jouer à The Stanley Parable, qui est un nouveau jeu sur Steam. En tout cas, ça fait pas longtemps. Je connais rien de ce jeu-là. On m'a dit que j'allais vraiment triper sur ce jeu-là, que ça a l'air qu'il y a des bonnes critiques, mais j'ai regardé aucun trailer, aucune vidéo, j'ai rien regardé pantoute pour avoir la surprise, parce que ça a l'air que ce jeu-là est assez spécial. Fait que c'est ça. J'ai décidé de faire un petit walkthrough de moi qui joue à ce jeu-là. On va voir ce que ça donne. Commencer le jeu, j'imagine. The end is never, the end is never. The end is what?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-reading, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Ok. Ok, il y a un narrateur qui me dit que je sors de la pièce. C'est quoi? Fait que je sorte de la pièce. Nice! Il est 11h24. Et 55 secondes. Cool. Je peux-tu interagir avec les objets? Non? Bon, ben... Hey!
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Qui a fait ça?
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. Cool. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Good.
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Ok, cool. J'ai pas eu ma réponse. Réponds-moi! Bon, on va sortir.
Already this was uncomfortable,
Hey.
and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Oh, je fasse. Oh, je ferme l'ordi. Ok. Pour ouvrir les portes. Ferme les ordi. Prendre l'électricité pour rien. Ah! Il y a quelqu'un! Hey, j'ai vu quelqu'un! J'ai-tu halluciné? Hello? Ah, ça, j'ai vu quelqu'un. C'est moi qui freak out là. I hate Mondays. Ouais, moi tout. Je suis sûr que j'ai vu quelqu'un.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
T'avais dit qu'il faut que j'aille à gauche, ça? Voilà, à droite.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ouais, ça je voulais faire. Ah.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Le café. J'adore que le narrateur dise ce que je fais.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Totalement.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Tout droit. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Okay, qui va
Stanley
juger?
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Surprenant que j'avais pas été milliard. Ok. Warning, faut pas sauter pendant qu'il bouge. Fait que si je saute pendant qu'il bouge, je meurs. 1000 piastres, tu l'utilises pas comme faut. 5000 piastres si tu sautes. Pas cet argent-là, moi.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Je vais là.
Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Ok,
Look,
ok.
let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
J'ai pas de carte. Donne-moi une carte. Correct. Je vais t'écouter, le narrateur. Sûrement m'emmener. J'adore. Ah, il y a du danger partout. Genre des portes qui ferment tout seul. Une fantôme. 281. Hey, mon ami 281. Ça va refermer. Non. Do not stand on this side of the fence. Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Ah. J'ai tellement tenté d'aller au bleu. Ah, que ça me tente. Je vais au bleu. Ah, je vous ai feinté.
Oh, thank
Ah,
God
shit.
you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Oui, je
the
comprends.
problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh shit, il fait noir. J'aime pas le noir. Ok, on y va. Je suis mort.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Wow. Je vais aller là-bas. Hein. Oh, c'est freak ça.
Here.
Chou, ouais.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Ah, oui.
I actually feel
Je suis joyeux.
happy.
Ah oui, je suis joyeux. Ok, là, je suis plus joyeux.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Quoi? Tu veux pas chiant? Ok. Ah,
Right. Where were we?
c'est beau. C'est beau. C'est long. Ok, that's it. Wow. Ok. Bye.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Ok. Fait que tu veux pas que j'aille aux escaliers. Ok, on va s'en aller, mais y a pas d'autre chemin.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Ok, je te le promets. Peu importe qui parle. Combien de temps? Je peux-tu? Non, je peux pas aller dans le vide. Ok, j'imagine que même que ça soit disparu, il va se passer quelque chose. Y'a plus rien. Ah, ça réapparaît. Mais là, c'est sûr, faut pas que je reste ici.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Ben oui, mais y a pas d'autre chemin. Ok, je vois.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Ouais, mais y a pas d'autre chemin. Planche. Quelque chose. Ok, j'y vais. Ciao. Ben, je suis pas mort. T'avais pas raison, t'avais pas raison.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Don't take what? Je peux pas ouvrir la porte. C'est quoi, mais c'est l'option de sauter?
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Ok, je pense. Je pense qu'il n'y a pas d'autre solution. Pourquoi faire une porte, pas de poignée? Ok, dernière fois là, je lui donne une dernière chance de tourner là-bas. Sinon, je reviens ici. Je m'en vais en haut. Puis je saute. C'est tellement des dominos. En fait, non. Ça ressemble. Waouh, c'est beau!
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Sûrement pas. Bon ben. C'était ta dernière chance. Moi j'aime Donald Duck. Ça n'a aucun rapport, mais j'aime Donald Duck. Capable de nager dans de l'argent. Avez-vous déjà essayé? Ça se fait pas. Ok. Mais là, c'est... Je vais pas mourir. Ok, je vais.
No! Oh,
Ha! Je suis pas mort.
thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
J'étais tellement
Now,
sûr.
can we please get back to the other room?
Ah, ok, veux-tu avoir quelque chose?
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Ok, mais il se passe rien dans ton monde de marde. Je bouge plus là. Je fais ce que tu me dis. Je bouge plus. Je respire plus. Ok, mais il faut que je respire. Je comprends rien à ce jeu-là. J'adore. Genre... J'ai accès à rien, hein.
Stanley, go
Quoi?
back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Ben, y a rien de good à ton autre place.
No. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Je sais pas, dis-moi qu'il y a de la bière dehors. On va y aller. C'est de la bière dehors? Tu laisses 3 secondes. 1, 2, 3. Pas de bière? Ciao.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Pourquoi je meurs pas?
Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Ouais.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Ouais, arrête ça.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Imagine le gars, il saute en bas, il est pas mort, il monte en haut, il saute en bas, il est pas mort, il saute en haut. Il y a pas comme... Il y a pas d'autre solution. De reculons peut-être. Ah ouais.
Is it over?
Oh.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Quoi? Wow! Bon, ben... ça a l'air que je suis mort. Fait que ça va être ça pour aujourd'hui, je pense. Je vais vraiment continuer le jeu là, j'adore. Ça va être ça pour la partie 1. On va se reprendre pour la partie 2 dans vraiment pas long. Puis sinon... pourquoi il y a plein de papier à terre? Il n'y avait pas ça tantôt? Anyway. Fait que... J'espère que vous avez apprécié. Je vais continuer ça bientôt pour la part 2. D'ici là, je vous dis au revoir. À la prochaine. Puis j'aime Donald Duck.